Hi everyone, my name is Jayda and I'm in the DG8116 class with JP. I'm going to be discussing my quarterly summary, and I'm a bit of a talker, so I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. But yeah, let's get started. So who are you and what's your school and program? So of course, I come and go to TMU. I recently graduated from the Public and Occupational Health program here at TMU with a minor in Disability Studies and Entrepreneurship. Um, However, I've actually transitioned into grad school now. This is my first few months in grad school. I just started in September. It's December now. So just finishing up. My program is very similar to what I did previously, but the name of the program is called Environmental Applied Science and Management. Bit of a tongue twister there. But I'm focusing on studying public health and business. I'm working with Sunnybrook Hospital right now on a project with them with healthcare and business and sustainability, trying to make heparin, which is a chemical in blood thinners, more sustainable and leave less of a carbon footprint. Um, I do some extracurriculars at the school as well. I'm on the track team. That's pretty much how my product got started, and I'll go into that in detail a little bit after. But yeah, I really like running. Part of the track team, been on the track team for a few years now. And yeah, we'll go on to the second question. What's the project that you pursued in this course? And where was the project at the beginning of the semester? And where's the project now? So the project that I initially had at the beginning of the course is a lot different than the project that I have now. They still build off of each other, but they're a bit different. So initially I wanted to have a vending machine business that catered to a variety of athletes, anyone that goes to the gym pretty much, and it would be stationed in gyms with gym essentials pretty much, like your hair elastics that you forget, and gels if you're like running a lot, and like those kind of essentials for the gym. But again, vending machine businesses it's easier said than done to run them. It looks very simple and it's been something that I've always had interest in, but it just was going to take a lot of work, which isn't a bad thing. It's something that I'd like to do in the future, but I wanted to see if I could have all that work be shown faster and get feedback to build my end product in the future. So that's kind of where I built and pivoted my approach to making these subscription boxes, and my company called the Runner's Box, which is a subscription-based company for pretty much people that are active, essentially runners. It's a brand catered more towards runners, either new runners or established runners. It doesn't matter what level you are. It comes on a seasonal basis, and it comes with all the essentials you'll need for that running season. So if you are receiving your first box end of November, early December, you're going to get a winter box. Same for fall, spring, summer. Summer boxes would probably be the most popular. I think that's when people want to be outside and embrace the heat of the sun and get active. But for people that are really dedicated, I think it's really exciting to receive a box with all the essentials, your one-stop shop for everything. Where's the project now? Right now, I'm in the process of finishing my website and actually getting a box that I want to be displayed, and I want to start displaying on like Etsy and going to like marathon fronts and displaying my product there, selling it online. I want to make some TikTok videos. I do a lot of like running content videos just for fun, and if I'm able to build on that and then add my personal product to it, I think that I could do collabs with like other creators as well. Question number 3. How was the journey? How much encouragement did you get from your peers and others? I got a lot of encouragement, actually. A lot of people were really interested in this idea. They thought it was a really cool concept. And I haven't really seen it in the market yet. But it's been a fun journey, honestly. It's been a lot because I've honestly, I don't think I've ever put so much thought into a product, but also that's good that I've been forced to put a lot of thought into the product. Um, and my small groups, my squad sessions really helps with giving me insights and telling me advice for things that they've used. Since a lot of our products are similar, I actually had someone that had a vending machine business that she was trying to learn how to run, and then somebody else who had a subscription based business. And I think hearing both of those kind of was like, okay, well, like I can still have the other one, but I could start off with this first step, and that's kind of how I made the runner's box. And I'm really excited to launch it. The journey was good. I don't think I mentioned that. It was good. There was, of course, setbacks and days where like you want to rip your hair out because you don't know where else to pivot. But that's all a part of the journey, and I'm happy that I experienced that. What setbacks gave you the biggest lessons, and what were some of the other lows and highs? So setbacks that gave me the biggest lessons were like honestly trying to figure out who to talk to. There was just a lot of like you can't just talk to your friends and family about this stuff. Like you have to branch out. You have to be a little bit uncomfortable and learn from others in order to succeed. There's no point in doing a business that is not gonna take off because you didn't listen to what people were saying around you. These are the people that are gonna buy your products. So a lot of, I would say, lows was just trying to figure out people to talk to, how to get in touch with my future customer segments, which I was able to do. Like, I mean, there's tons of ways you can do. You can use social media. You can do small groups online. You can do like utilize the internet. And highs were making my pivot, coming up with the box, finding things to go into my box, and now looking at different boxes to launch, shipping costs, costs for each season of the box. So those are still numbers that I'm running because I'd like to keep the numbers consistent, but that'll happen eventually. It's a work in progress. What did you learn from the end users, customer audiences, or beneficiaries? Because my product hasn't officially launched yet, I haven't received any actual feedback, but again, with my small groups and those who have interviewed around me, again, a lot of people are on board with this. They just, want to make sure that it's feasible, like it's what's the word? Reliable money-wise, like what people would want to be, people would have affordability associated with this, which is a big key driver for me, and then also just trying my best to get the product out there and have people use it and utilize and build a community out of it. What did I learn about myself? That I don't give up, which is good. I pivot and move forward and just try to find a loophole in everything, which I did, which I'm very proud about. How did you advance in your field and industry? Research, lots and lots of research. I know you can't do research forever. I guess I'm just so used to that with being a student, but yeah, research was a key driver in this for me, for sure. And then talking to people. What are the next steps for your project? Launch the website, make a whole bunch of content, launch the product, and go from there, get feedback. What is a strong piece of advice you would have given yourself at the start, knowing where you are now? I wish I had known that I want to do a subscription-based box. I could have done some more insights and feedback about that, but nonetheless, I'm happy about my pivot, and I'll have feedback to go towards my vending machine in the future. And what other takeaways from the course? What was the value of the course? This course was a very good course. If you're someone like me who wants to experiment with things and are just like, I don't know, I'm a business nerd, this is the course to take. I've learned a lot about entrepreneurship in general, and takeaways I would say is be committed, release the product, and perfectionism isn't always the answer. I'm a perfectionist, and I've learned to be malleable and take the advice of others to get key insight about my product. It doesn't have to be perfect at first, but all that will come with time. Okay, thank you. I'm almost at my 10 minutes. So I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you very much.